Hello and welcome to LawSikho. Let's talk about the top 10 news developments for the day under 2 minutes for judiciary aspirants. And first of all, we talk about the national news. Now, at the outset, let's talk about the world of sports and particularly hockey. So, the Indian hockey star Vandana Katariya, she's recently announced her retirement from international hockey after the decorated career of nearly 15 years. Now, please understand, she has, a lot of achievements to her name, including the historic achievement in Tokyo Olympics 2020, where she became the first and the only Indian woman to score a hat-trick in the Olympics hockey history. Moving on, now let's talk about a collaboration between India and Chile. So both the countries, they've agreed to launch negotiations for a comprehensive economic partnership agreement while also enhancing defense and security operations. Now please understand, our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, he hosted the President of Chile, Gabriel Boric, for bilateral discussions during which the two nations signed 4 agreements, including one on cooperation regarding Antarctica. Moving on, now let's talk about a defense tie between India and US. So India and the United States of America, they've recently, begun with the 4th edition of Exercise Tiger Triumph, a bilateral tri-service humanitarian assistance and disaster relief exercise on the eastern seaboard from 1st of April, and this is going to last and conclude till the 13th of April. Moving on, now the center has recently, included Puri's the Rath Yatra as also Cuttack's Bali Yatra in the National Inventory of Tangible Cultural Heritage. This is compiled by the Sangeet Natak Academy, which is essentially India's premier cultural institution. Now, please understand, this milestone brings both the festivals closer to being recognized by the UNESCO as part of its Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity lists. Now let's talk about the transfer of Honorable Justice Dinesh Kumar Sharma from the High Court of Delhi to the Calcutta High Court. So this move, it was recently suggested by the Supreme Court Collegium. Now let's talk about the revered spiritual leader from Tibet, the Dalai Lama. So he was recently awarded with the Gold Mercury Award for Peace and Sustainability in a ceremony which was held at his residence in Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh. Now this award, this was presented by the Gold Mercury International, which is established in England. And with that, let's talk about the top international news developments for the day. And first of all, we talk about a cricket related development. So the former England captain Charlotte Edwards was recently appointed as the head coach of England women's national cricket team. Now Edwards has had an illustrious career of 20-year long, representing England in over 300 matches. And lastly, Aryna Sabalenka, the world's top-ranked player, secured her first Miami Open title with a commanding victory over Jessica Pegula in the final. Now this triumph, it added to her already impressive tally of 19 WTA titles. And lastly, let's wrap up the segment with an important day. So the day concerned is the World Autism Day. This is annually marked on the 2nd of April. Now please understand, the inclusion of this particular day or the commemoration of it on 2nd of April, this was proposed by the United Nations back in the year 2007 when it was adopted, highlighting the rights of persons with autism. Now the theme for this year's observation, it is advancing neurodiversity and the UN Sustainable Development Goals. That's all we have for the day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until I see you tomorrow.